Everyone, hello guys, am I audible to you all? Just give me a reactions. Okay, you can use the chat box to let me know that if I am audible. Okay, great. So hello everyone, I am Abhishek and I am the chief mentor of Designers Hub. And before we start with the particular session, let's wait for 5 more minutes, okay, so that everyone should join and then I do not have to repeat it again. Is that okay with everyone? Hello, guys, can you confirm me? You can use the chat box or reactions or emojis. Okay, fine, thank you. So let's wait for 5 more minutes and then we will start with the particular session. Yes, just hold on a second. So hello everyone, good evening to you all and welcome to the boot camp organized by the Designers Hub. Okay, and I am Abhishek. I am your chief mentor and I will be guiding you throughout the entire boot camp and then throughout the entire workshop and then the courses and all. Okay, so let me present my screen and then we will start in a while. Okay, is it fine now? Guys, can you confirm me that if my voice is clumsy or like it is breaking in between? Hello, guys. Is it fine now, guys? Can you confirm this one? Okay, so is my screen visible to you all, guys? Please let me know. Hello, guys. Is my screen visible to you all? Okay, okay, guys. Very good, fine. Okay, thank you. So, guys, the very first thing that I would like to tell you is that we are going to start with the Python's basics, and then we will move on to the courses. Okay, so we will learn Python, then we will learn NumPy. So, NumPy is basically the numerical Python. Okay, then pandas. Okay, so pandas, and then statics and data visualization, and then we will move towards the AI and prompt engineering and all. Okay, so guys, this is how the entire course frame is designed. And you guys might not believe, but Python is the easiest language out of all that we have in the machine learning languages and all. Okay, and it is very much used in ML, AI, and deep learning, machine learning, statistics, and even in sorting out the data and all. So let's move on through the courses. Okay, so the very first thing that we are going to see in this
Hello,
is the
sir. Good
basic
evening.
Python. So where, yes, good evening.
Anji, sir. Session
So
is started. Only 27 students is joined exactly. And can you please join the session? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah, sir. Okay.
okay, so guys, just we are going through the basic Pythons. In the basic Python, we will understand about what are the variables, what are the different types of data we have, and basically we are going to understand about what is list, how we can create the list. Okay, then what is tuple, how we can create the tuple, what are the conditions for the tuple, then what is dictionary, how we can create the dictionary, how we can use the dictionary. Then we are going to move towards the conditional statements like if a statement. Else, if and else, then while, loops and all. Okay, so we are going through the entire conditional statements and then through the loops. Okay, and then after we are going to use functions. Okay, so using how we can like use the list, tuples, conditional statements, and even our dictionary, and sort out make a function and use that function. Okay, so basically it is very important, like function is very important. Then we will also define the classes for all those functions and all. So for example, let's understand that you are going to design. So we will also do some sorts of hands-on practice and some small projects. So for example, let's say that you have been given a task to make a entire structure like a ATM. Okay, so where you are making a variable. Okay, and then you are giving some amount. Okay, and then that amount is someone is going to deposit or withdraw from that amount, particular amount. Okay, so how you can go, how you can like deposit the amount. Okay, how you can withdraw the amount, and then what is the total balance left out. So we can do all those things using this basic Pythons. Okay, conditional statements and functions. Then so these are the collections. Okay, so list, tuple, dictionaries. Okay, so they store the data and how they store the data. Although Python is very easiest language out of all what language we have that machines understand, like the computer understand, but it is a case sensitive language, right? So then after this basics, we are going to move towards the numerical Python, that is the NumPy. Okay. So NumPy is nothing
Hello.
but the way to create an array. Yes. So
Yeah.
NumPy is
Yeah.
nothing but,
Definitely, sir. Definitely. See. I have created the Google form for the feedback exactly. After that, the if the student submitted that form, they directly get the certificate on their mails and yeah.
okay. Okay, guys. So
Mm.
sorry for the interruption.
Yeah,
So
definitely, sir.
basically, NumPy.
Mm.
So basically, NumPy is the numerical Python. Okay, and where we are going to create the array. So actually, you can see there are
That
some
workshop
confused.
poster, right? Okay, right. Can you send that to me, sir, in the WhatsApp so that I directly present? Yeah, I will send it. Or uh, or or let me see. I will give you the presenter access. So you can directly present there. No problem. After right? Yeah.
Okay, sorry for the interruption, guys. So basically, NumPy is the numerical Python. Okay, so where we are going to create the arrays. Okay, there are some confusion between the arrays and the list. Okay, so like some people think that list and arrays are the same thing, but that is not the case. So we are going to understand that what is the difference between list and arrays, and then how we can create the array. Basically, you guys might have studied in your engineering mathematics, the linear algebra. So there you create the matrix and you do operations on the different matrix. So this is just a way to create the matrix. Okay, And in NumPy arrays, we are going to create 1D array, 2D array, 3D array, and multi-dimensional arrays. And we are going to understand that what are multi-dimensional arrays, what is 1D array, 2D arrays, okay, and how we can create different, how we can do different operations on those arrays, okay. And then there are some random arrays, and also we will also go and see the arrays, okay. So np dot zeros, you can see here are some codes, okay. So this will create a 3 by 3 zero arrays, okay, zero matrix, okay. And also we are also going to create the identity matrix and all, and then we are going to do the operations, so array operations, multiplication, addition and all, then indexing and slicing. So there are some elements, okay, and there are some elements in the in your matrix, okay. And how you can access those elements, how you can uh, arrange those elements, okay, how you can take it out or remove or like add those elements into this, okay. So there are some those methods are called indexing and slicing, okay. And then there are some math functions in the arrays, okay. So numerical Python, so that will give you some name. So how you can, so you have a list of data, okay. So let's say that you are working in a company, okay. And that company is having some, you are let's suppose that you are in core management, okay. And then you are seeing that there are attrition rates in the company, so people are leaving your company at a very high rate than they are joining, okay. So the higher management asked you to make a list, okay, make a data, so that how we can stop the persons leaving your company, okay. So what you have to do is that you have to list all those data, okay. And then you have to sort out, you have to find out the mean, median, mode, okay. So all those things you have to do. Actually in NumPy array, mode function is not available, but we have mean and median, okay. But when we are going to see a statistics, okay, so there we will see the mean, median, mode, and then lots of more operations, the probability, distributions and all, okay. So these are the basic introductions of the array, Python, then the NumPy, okay. And then let's move on to the next part. So next part is the pandas, okay. So pandas are the data frame, okay, actually. So you have some excel sheet and you have lots of data, okay. So when you have 10, 20, 30, 40 data, then you can sort it out easily, okay. But if you have 1,000 sheet data, okay, so you have 1,000 rows and 1,000 column, okay, then how you are going to sort out all those data? So for that this pandas comes very, panda is very handful, okay, in that. So sorting the data, filtering the data, cleaning the data, removing the data, there are non values, okay, in your data. So how you can remove the non values, how you can put those values, okay. So we are going to see all those things when we do our workshops and all, okay, and when we launch our courses, okay. Then there you can see one code, that is pd.read csv. So csv file is nothing but your excel file, okay, and you are uploading those excel files, and then you are sorting all those data. With this you can even sort out the data for let's say that you are visualizing the market, okay, the share market, you are understanding about that, you are understanding about the what do I say, let's say that you are you are trying to understand the market trends, okay. So how the market is going to increase or decrease, you are going to analyze that. So you have lots of data, okay, for particular company or for particular uh, trading website and all, okay. So you have all those data, so you take out those data, okay, you take the data and then you put it into the pandas data frame and all, okay. And where you are going to sort the data, manage the data, filter the data, okay. And based on that you are also going to predict that what would be the trend of that particular data, okay. Is it going to increase or decrease, the density is going to increase or decrease, all those things you can do with the help of pandas, okay. So we are also going to give you all those thing in detail about the pandas when we are going to do the, okay. Then there is data visualization. So data visualization nothing but see, so you have understood the, you have learned the numpy, numerical Python, then you have learned the pandas, okay. So numerical Python and pandas basically are the tool that helps you manage your data. But let's say that there are thousands of data in your company, and let's say that your manager is coming to you and he's asking that give me the insight about the sales, okay. So how much sale our company made, or what is the graph for the sale, okay, is it increasing or decreasing, what is the changes in the nature, okay. And if it is decreasing or increasing, what changes can we make, how can we visualize that, okay. So basically, and those who are not familiar with the the particular data, then how you are going to show them those particular data that you have sorted out or you have filtered or you have arranged. So for that you are going to make different graphs. So there are multiple graphs: line chart, bar chart, pie chart, histogram, scatter plot. And not only that, there are correlation chart as well. Okay, and for that graph you are going to use matplot library. Okay, and then you are going to use cbon. Okay, so using matplot lib and cbon, you are going to like make different graphs for those particular data. Okay, and then you are going to visualize it. So you might have seen somewhere. Okay, so in your, even in your presentation, that your manager, so let's say that you are working for a company and your manager is going to ask you that give the presentation for the particular sale or particular decline in the sale or increase in the sale or the profit, whatever it is. Okay, so you are going to make that visualization. You are going to present that through the visualization, and this visualization technique is really very handful in sorting out the data. So in pandas and numpy you learn how to arrange those data, and in visualization technique you learn how to represent those data through beautiful in a beautiful manner, so that anyone would be able to understand those data. Okay, now then okay, just give me a second, guys. Okay, then next comes the statistics. Okay, so in statistics what we do, so we have the data. Okay, and now we want to find out the, let's say that I have some data. Okay, and I have let's say that there is a company, adidas company. Okay, and adidas company, so there is a shop that has the adidas shoes. Okay, and those shops are selling the adidas shoes. Okay, over 6 months. Okay, over a 6 month data they have. Okay, and based on those data they want to find out that what is the average sale of particular size of the shoes. Okay, and what size of shoes they should import more or bring more or export more or sell more. Okay, what is in the demand. Okay, and all those things. So then they will have to find out the mean, then median and mode. Okay, basically, so these are the basics of the statistics. Okay, and then you are going to do the normal distributions graphs. Okay, you are going to see the how they are distributed and all. And you can do the statistics with the numpy, with the help of numpy as well. And there is one another library, that is scipy library. Okay, so through scipy library you are going to import the statistics. Okay, and then you are going to merge all the data. So you are going to find out the mean, then median, then mode. Okay, and it is also used in like machine learning. Okay, so machine learning basically works on the probability. Okay, so if you are going to make some train your ai, or you are going to make the something okay, so that has some particular nature or manner. Okay, so they are not going to be directly like, you are not going to directly feed the data. You are going to feed the particular set of data, and based on that set of data they will act based on those probability that they have. Okay, so so this is the basics of the statistics. Okay, and then we are going to definitely move towards the advanced. Then there are mini projects. Okay, so we will do the mini project. Okay, and as I said you, we have also the like data. Okay, so we are going to use that data, import that data, understand, clean, sort, analyze. Okay, and then visualize all those data. Okay, and then those mini project will, you can so that will be your own project, and you can even post it onto the linkedin or your whatever platform you want to so that would add to your cv and all. Okay, and then there are the real world applications. So in the business applications you can use data analysis, sort out the data, merge the data, filter the data and all. Okay, then ai ml, of course it is going to be used in ai ml, because it is the particular entire trend is for the ai ml. Then healthcare, so let's say you have a patient, or you are going to find out the diagnostic report of the particular type of patient. So let's say that there is a hospital, and in that hospital you want to find out that how many patients are there with the cardio arrest, and how many patients are there for lungs infection or anything like that. And then you want to find out that what is the major issues, or what is the average number per month, or the mean or the median. Okay, so depending on the requirement of the particular data or the analysis, you can even make the visualize, you can even make the graph, bar graph, or the pie chart, or even you can use the scatter plot and all. So I will show you some demo. So recently we are currently running some courses. Okay, and so those courses are, so I have some live sources from the classes that we are running right these days. So I will let you see some samples, okay, and based on that samples we are going to similarly we are going to perform in the real classes that we are going to do, okay. So be with me, and I will also let you see all those things one by one. So these are from the live classes that we are currently running, okay, and let me show you, so you will be also able to understand all those data currently. Let it load properly. So you can see this is the line plot, okay, or line chart, whatever you say, okay. So you have some data, sales and days, okay. Based on that, you have some line plot, okay. Then you can you have ice cream sales over there, okay, and you want to find out what is the peak sale and the lowest sale, which day was the lowest and which was the highest, okay. Then there are some data, so two data, mobile sale. There are two sets of mobile phone. Let's say that you have Galaxy and Motorola, and you are finding out that which mobile phone has the highest sale in particular year. So that is the okay. Then there are some ice cream sales, okay, the mango ice cream and all, okay. Then these are the examples for the data frame from the panda. So you are going to make the data frame using some so these are some examples of dictionary, okay, and these are some examples of data frame that you are going to import from the pandas and all, and then based on that you are going to use the visualization technique, and you can see the cost, sale and profit. So how you can represent this, so this is how your manager of your company will ask you to represent all those data, okay, while they are having all those discussions or group meetings, okay. Then there are lots of more things, okay. The pie chart, okay, and you guys are already familiar with the pie chart and all in your mathematics classes and all, but do not worry, if there is something we will definitely work out through the detail. Then these are the scatter plot, okay. So these are just to represent the density of the particular data. So let's say that you are so and these are the box plot, okay. So these are the high density, we will understand in detail when we start the particular courses, right. And then these are the violent plot, okay. So and this is again the hist plot. So these are some of the histogram plot and all, okay. Then area plot, okay. So you also understand the area plot, how you do the area plot. Basically it was used in physics and all, okay. So that let's say that you have to find out the work done by the particular pressure and all, okay. So you can find it out, okay, easily. And then these are the subplots. So let's say that you have the data for the entire you are working in a company and your manager asks you to make a data for two particular groups, okay. And then you have to represent those data in one single frame, okay. So how you can use that, so you can use with the help of subplot and all, okay. Now then there are lots of things, okay. So a scatter plot, a violent plot again. So these are the data frame that we are going to use through the Seaborn library, okay. And the earlier one was through the matplot library, okay. And these are again your data frame through the pandas. So we are going to learn all those things in detail when we go through our main courses in the workshop, okay. So I will give you the detailed insight about all those things, okay. And then I told you about the correlation matrix and all, okay. So these are the correlation data, okay. So how does actually correlation data works, okay. So you might have to do some analysis, okay, based on that. So let's say that this is so this was from this data was from one of the company, okay. And those company has the cars, and those cars that they are selling, okay. So mpg versus the cylinders, okay. So you can see they are negative and all. So what is the meaning of negative correlation, what is the meaning of positive correlation, okay, and what is the meaning of particularly one, and also we are going to understand that. So actually it means inversely proportional and directly proportional. So what does that mean? So if mpc is going to increase, then the number of cylinders is going to decrease, something like that, or the horsepower is going to decrease, and the time to 60 is going to increase. So time it takes to go to the 0 to 60, so that is going to increase, and the year is going to increase. So that is its durability is going to increase and all. So this is the meaning, and we are going to definitely understand it in detail and how to make those correlation plot and all, okay. And then let's say that you are doing some research work, okay, and you are going to find out the population in a particular country. Okay, so let's say that I have some particular country and I'm going to find out the so these are from the cars company only. So what are those brand, where they are made, where they are going to be sold and all. So you can see, so those are the brand. Okay, so the US, so these are from the US, the density and the HP, you can see the HP value and all. So you can just use it and visualize it. Okay, so this is the visualization technique, and I particularly like represented the visualization technique at first, so that it might pique your interest. So you can understand that these are the beautiful things that you can do with the Python. Okay, and believe me, Python is not a very difficult language. It is a very easy language. Okay, very easy language. Once you try to learn it, it would. And now I will give you the insight on what is the pandas, data frame structure and all. Okay, so this was one of the case study that we did in the class only. Okay, so let me show you this. Just my internet is running slow. Just hold on a second, guys. Okay, so you can see, so these are some of the, so this data we have so we will provide you this data, particular data from the drive. Okay, and then you have to do this. So we are going to export this data. Okay, wait, hold on a second. So guys, we are going to do all those things in workshop. Okay, and I will okay, just give me a second. I guess my internet connection is low. Okay, so we are going to do all those things hands-on practice in live classes. Okay, in one-on-one session. So you can see I have imported the data. So this is the panda series data. Okay, and you can see how many rows it has: 14,999 rows and 10 columns. Okay, so if you are going to print this entire data, it is not going to work. Okay, so the error has given because you are going to upload the data once. Okay, and again after you close, okay, so the data gets vanished. Okay, so if you want to upload those data again, okay, and you want to remove the error, then you can again upload those data. Okay, so let me upload this data. So okay, I have those file here somewhere. Just hold on a second. Just curious how it works. So let's say that I open this particular data. Okay. Now if I run it, it will not give me error. अरे इसको लेके जाओ ना उसको लेके जाओ रखो उसको लेके जाओ okay, fine. So you can see it is not going to give any error. Okay, and if I run all, then every error will be sorted out. Okay, so basically this is how it works. Okay, and you can see there are lots of data. So we are going to do this in the particular workshop. Okay, so hands-on practice and all. You can see there are 261 rows and then these columns. Okay, so we are going to sort out all those data and we are going to understand that how they work. Okay, what is the uses of, again this is the same thing. Okay, so we are going to use that as well. So the error. Okay, so that is how then comparing the different data set and all. So these are the very important things that we are going to learn in this particular courses and all. Okay, so guys, that is all from my side. Okay, and just give me a second. uh, So we are definitely going to do a hands-on practice with this. Okay, we are going to make our mini projects. Okay, and then we will also train you for the big projects as well. Okay, so do join the workshop because you are going to learn all those things inside the workshop. Okay, this was just the boot camp, and we cannot teach you everything or make you learn everything here itself. Okay, so that is why I have just given you the visualization, the small visualization of this particular courses, that what we are going to do in this entire courses and all. Okay, and how we are going to move ahead in the future. Okay, but definitely believe me that you are going to learn a lot of things, and it is going to be helpful for you in your cvs, in your you can also put it into your cvs and all, and that will boost your cvs. And these are currently in demand in the industry. Okay, so industry is basically moving towards the artificial intelligence and machine learning, and they basically works on sorting the data, then using the statistics and probability, all those things. Okay, so these are definitely of quite like importance. Okay, and they will add a high value to your cv and your resume as well. So that is all from my side. If there are any questions you want to ask me, anything on the chat, you can ask me. Okay, I would definitely guide you. And now I will hand over to the co-founder. So please, co-founder, please take the position, and please go ahead with the particular process. Yes, yes.